G'day guys and girls, welcome to another Earth Moving Equipment Magazine case study. Look who I'm catching up with today. Liam from Pacific Machinery Group.
Pleasure.
How are you, mate?
Thanks for coming out.
Hey, thanks for having us. It's always good to visit pretty exciting sites like this, and when it comes to sites in Sydney at the moment, nothing's bigger than this.
That's it.
Why don't you share with everyone, I guess, a little bit about yourself, but also where we are today?
Yeah, so my name's Liam. I'm the General Manager at Pacific Machinery Group. Yeah, so we're out here at Badgerys Creek today, one of the biggest jobs going in Sydney at the moment. So very, very lucky to have that role and be able to sell these great machines out in the Sydney, especially the civil market that we've been really focusing on heavily. So we've been the dealer now for coming on sort of 14, 15 months for LiuGong equipment. Beautiful. So really pumped to be out here. We're able to show you guys one of our top customers, Haines Bros Earthmoving.
Awesome.
So Mark and the team there, they've been great supporters of ours. Yep. And it's been great to be able to support them and put machines on one of the biggest sites in Sydney and have it running full time.
Fantastic, mate. So look, what does a customer like those guys sort of mean to you in the bigger scheme of things?
Massive. So seeing a machine with Haines Brothers on the side sort of speaks a lot, right? So they go, well, if Mark buys one, then they must be good.
Yep.
So Mark knows, he saved his money on this machine, but all he cared about was backup and support. Perfect. Which, LiuGong's a great product in itself. If we back up and support the product, then we knew we'd have a winning recipe.
Fantastic, and you're obviously doing a good job at that, or you wouldn't be dealing with the likes of these boys. So look, share with everyone, you mentioned it, a little bit about the servicing and that type of, that side of things, because it's obviously so important that, big operators, big or small operators get top shelf service. So what makes you guys different?
So the biggest thing we understand is we're realists. Everything breaks. Every bit of earth moving gear breaks. They're doing hard work all day long. Bushings, pins, everything needs greasing. These machines come pretty sort of, self-sufficient in the fact that they've got auto greasers and quick hitches and things like that. Nice. But I guess what sets us apart is just having that relationship with the customer. Yep. Customers aren't just a transaction to our business. Beautiful. We really invest in them. There's a reason why we haven't sold Haines Brothers just one machine. We sold them a second, a third, and a fourth. Perfect. Because of the service. And that's what we base ourselves off. Our directors are close with Mark, and we're always in that relationship.
Awesome. So. And you've got like the new site as well out at Horsley Park there?
Yep.
Perfect.
Yep.
So how's that all been going, and what's been the relationship with the boys down here with those second, third and fourth machines? What have they been buying?
Mark specifically has bought 2 loaders now, so an 856 and an 848. Cool. And then he's bought 2 rollers as well. So he's got them on various jobs around. He's got a couple out at Bankstown as well. So I guess one thing we've really noticed with the brand is people generally, they try one and they realise they're actually quite a good product. Yep. And they are backed up, and they're not just sort of like your typical product, and they're really backed up well. The backup from LiuGong is great, but then obviously to be sort of double layered with Pacific Machinery Group on top, it's been quite a success. So beautiful. We have noticed those guys have always come back and gone, oh, I'll have a second or I'll have a third.
So it's one thing when you talk to like the owners of the company, but when you actually get to talk to the boys that are spending all day in these machines, what feedback are you getting from them? What have they got to say about the key things that they love?
They're surprised. They're surprised. So in terms of the comfort, the seats, the operation, they've all been very happy with the way that they operate. And especially, not necessarily just our loaders, but the diggers as well. They've said they're extremely powerful and good breakout force.
Excellent, buddy. So Liam, if anyone out there wants to get in contact with you guys to organise a demo or talk business about a machine, what's the best way for them to get in contact? Yeah,
so through our direct line, so 1800 722 622. So one of the representatives in the area of the client will be able to assist. We are quite frivolous with our demos. We love to get out on site and actually show that they're a good machine. We're happy to back our product and looking forward to hearing from you.
Perfect, mate, perfect. And in terms of stock, there's plenty of availability around?
Definitely, yeah. So our branches along the East Coast and in the rural regions, all the way spanning down to Melbourne, we've got pretty much every model in stock.
Fantastic.
So, anything you need, we're here to help.
Beautiful. So guys and girls, catching up with Jason from CDA. How are you, mate? Put it there.
Good. Yourself, how you going?
Right, mate, I'm really well. Thanks for having us on site out here. But look, why don't we start? Tell everyone a little bit about your role and I guess the awesome 856H here and how well it's been selling around Australia.
Yeah, sure. Role with the company is basically to help fast track the growth of the LiuGong brand on the East Coast. We've been on the West Coast and West Australia, South Australia for the past 15 years and had tremendous success in that space. And now it's time to basically bring that best kept secret in the construction space on the East Coast.
So what's been your reaction like when you actually get on site or you're speaking to new potential or prospective customers and they actually get in the machine and get to experience it all? Is it like a big surprise for them?
People love it. They've got their own preconceived ideas about what a Chinese machine may be, but once they get in, operate, have a feel for it, they love it.
Yeah, perfect.
It's the best value loader on the market.
Awesome.
And then with the excavators and rollers, same deal. Once people get in them, operate them, they tend to buy.
Awesome, awesome. So look, what's it doing? I mean, let's start on the 856H. What type of specs and stats, like what type of numbers are we doing that are getting such good, reactions from people?
So this one here, we're talking about an 18-ton loader with a 3.5 cubic metre bucket. Obviously, we can get whatever size bucket the customer may need. But we've comes with standard with auto grease, quick hitch, reversible fan, heated seats for the operator. Very nice, comfortable operator station. Yeah, customers tend to really like them.
And I mean, out here, we're 20 kilometres from the Blue Mountains. It's over 30 today, and these guys are in that type of heat all day long. So I guess air conditioning, comfort, if it's not meeting that standard, you're going to hear about it pretty quick on sites like this.
100%. Comfort's king when it comes to the operators. They need to be comfortable during the day so they're more productive, less tired, less chance of them making some mistakes on site which may cause injury or some damage. They're really meeting the mark as far as what it needs to be on one of these big sites. And I suppose with Haines Brothers, it kind of says what sort of customers and companies are putting their trust in the brand going forward.
Fantastic.
So this machine's been on site for about 12 months, has not missed a beat with PMG servicing and providing all the aftermarket support for the machine, servicing every 250 hours.
Cool.
Michael loves the comfortability, the power, the operation. He's quite a fan of the machine.